All right. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are. I am not Benjamin Bogonko. I'm Lyna Nyamwaya, Lyna Mokere Nyamwaya, sitting in for Benjamin Bogonko Jr. live shows. I'm very privileged and honored that he thought of inviting me here, but it's really to interview him. So today, Benja is in the hot seat. He usually brings guests and interviews them. But today is my opportunity to put him on the hot seat and ask him questions how he grew up to this big celebrity that has so many followers. So we're going to give a few minutes for everybody joining us from all over the world. Welcome. For those in the US, good afternoon. For those in other parts of the world, if it's evening over there, good evening, good night. And for anybody joining us, we are honored by your time. Definitely, your time is a gift to us. But why are we here today? Because we were talking with Benja, who I met last week, actually 7 days ago. He was right here in Minnesota to attend the Deer Award show. So we are coming back with a report. I hope Benja has some reporting to do. I hope it's positive, but we are looking forward to hearing from you as well, our viewers, this afternoon to hear what your feedback is if you were there, or what would you like to see, or why you follow Benja in the first place. My name is Lyna Nyamwaya. Like I said, I live here in Minnesota, and I am honored and truly excited to have Benja. So, Benja, it's been a minute. I want to welcome you to your show, and thank God.
Hello, hey there, Lina. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. I can see you, and you're looking good. Thank you for.
Thank you so much. You too, you're looking good.
Thank you.
Wow.
So this is exciting. So usually you're the one who runs the show and decides what you want to do.
Yes.
Today you chill and get on the hot seat and get to
Yeah.
answer all the questions.
Yes, I want to be interviewed today and feel the heat.
So for our viewers from Facebook or YouTube, welcome. I'll let Rejo introduce himself. Like I said, I'm Lyna Nyamwaya. I'm an RN of 22 years. I'm an educator. I'm also a life insurance agent. So I do financial education for those who want to know what I do here in Minnesota. But more so, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, I'm many things, and I'm a friend to many. So Benja, who is you on your show?
Benjamin Bogonko is an inspirational speaker, number one. I am also a teacher. I used to be teaching, but I quit teaching last year. And I do more of live shows on Facebook, on YouTube to inspire people and put smiles on people's faces with funny videos too.
Like you're putting one on mine. So Benja is like my baby brother. He does videos that I don't usually come here to talk about relationships and sex and movies and weird questions that he asks. I'm a very shy, kissy girl. But on that note, I'm proud of him to see him grow. Actually, Benja and I connected a few years back through social media when
Yes.
he was in Japan. And I want to correct him. Once a teacher, always a teacher. Only the
Okay.
grade is going to stop it.
Okay. Once a teacher, always a teacher. Yes, I quit teaching after working as a teacher for 17 years. But yes, I agree with you. Once a teacher, always a teacher.
Yes, so you are
Yeah.
entertaining. Even with
Yes.
your videos, you're always bringing questions, deliberating, allowing people to share their views, and then you talk. That's teaching.
Yes.
So I'm going to put you to task. So for those coming in, hopefully we can see your comments, but with StreamYard, sometimes things are hidden.
Yeah, we have some comments here. Like Rhoda is watching, Rhoda Anthony. Pauline is also tuned in. Good evening, Pauline Gustenberg. I hope the name is correct. And yeah, Elizabeth is watching from YouTube channel. Elizabeth Nkata, thank you so much. And thank you for and also Achola Winnie. These are some of the people who are watching us live now.
Yes, and those who said congratulations, that's the more reason I wanted to interview Benja versus him telling you what he did, because we are very proud of him. He got the Media Personality Award by Dia Awards in Minnesota. Before I tell you anything else, congratulations. But last Friday, Benja,
Yes.
just 7 days ago, a day like today, you were in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Tell me about your experience in Minnesota.
Ah, Minnesota, the land of people from my community from Kenya. I was in Minnesota on September 1st, and my reception right from the hotel where I stayed, and it was just amazing. I had an Indian meal for my dinner, which was just right on the first floor of that hotel. And then the following day, of course, I met you first time, and then the rest of the Minnesota. Are you guys called Minnesotans?
We are.
What's the correct name?
What's the correct name? You can call it anything. It's
Okay.
Minnesota. Yes.
I met so many of the people who follow my shows on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok in Minnesota on September 2nd. And it was just amazing. You know, it was like I have been talking online for the last 4 to 5 years.
Yes.
And some people have been following me for those years. And then finally I get to meet some of them face to face. So you can imagine the feeling. Somebody knows me so much, knows about my topics, my shows, and then here we are, we're meeting face to face, hugging, laughing, making funny jokes. It's just like a teacher meeting his or her student, but in this case, the respect that we have to our teachers, you can't really hug tightly, you know, and make funny jokes.
Yeah.
But it was just amazing to meet those men and women and seeing them face to face, talking, dancing, eating together. That feeling, I'll never forget it for the rest of my life.
I love that. And I'm
Yeah.
excited to share that I was just as excited to see you.
Yeah.
It's so weird how social media makes us think we know each other.
Yes.
And the fact that we had been talking over Zoom with preparing for DIA for the last few months or few weeks, I felt like I know you. So
Oh,
it
yeah.
was it was a weird, but I'm glad that we could hug as brother and sister versus teacher student.
Oh, yeah.
So going back to the last 7 days, obviously you know a lot has happened in the last 7 days. I mean, from when you left on Saturday or Sunday, I should say, we have we've had a new president in Kenya. We were waiting for a verdict.
Oh, yeah.
I know which side you were on because you were not missing your word.
Okay.
So I want to hear more what you think. And by the way, congratulations to President-elect and President confirmed, His Excellency William Ruto.
Okay. I'm glad you brought it up. For the people who know me or some who don't know me, of course I'm from Kenya and East Africa, and Kenya had elections, general elections, and for the president. And yes, as you mentioned, Lena, I declared the candidate I was supporting, and I must confess it was very hard for me to say it publicly that I am supporting so and so, because of the followers. And I knew that from the following and the people that follow me, some of them may not agree with me, with the candidate I'm supporting. And I remember it was one day before the election on August 8th. I said that if you are Team Blue, I'm using blue as my background, declare it, say it, Team Blue. It was blue versus yellow. And I said I'm proudly supporting blue. But I knew that this is elections. There is always a winner and a loser. The same way with these DIA awards that we are going to talk about, somebody will win, another person will lose. And over the 2-3 weeks, I kept on supporting my candidate, even though he lost. And finally, here we are. We have our new president, His Excellency William Samoei Ruto. And I'm here to support him as a Kenyan because I love Kenya. And I believe that given this opportunity for him, together with the whole government, then they will bring changes to our country.
I like that.
But I still have, my heart goes to Baba Raila Odinga. I still love him and what he did to us. You know, I grew up seeing him right from 1992. I have talked about briefly about 1992 when we have the first general elections of multi-party.
Yes.
And my family was affected with political clashes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so born and raised in West Pokot, which is the Rift Valley. Yeah, I was born there. And then the elections came in 1992. And because of our tribe and where we were, we unfortunately, my family was chased away. And I remember I was very young, and the feeling, the experience of seeing my family have to move and to go back to our own community. In my heart, I felt like that President Moi failed us. And when Baba came through and tried to bring all these changes, I saw him as my hero. Like, this guy understands the pain of my family, the pain of other people in our communities. And that's why I decided to keep on supporting him all the way up to now. But still, elections happen, and he couldn't be able to be elected as the president. And now we have a new president, and I fully support. And congratulations to all the people who supported William Samoei Ruto, and you too. I don't know where you are standing,
You
but
know, it's so funny that you say that because I truly see that. I
yeah.
saw that the fact that you and I grew up watching Raila be that change bringer or the change agent for Kenya and bringing in that multi-party, which meant there's no more dictatorship. So having that open-mindedness, and I want to honor him for everything he's done for Kenya, even as teaching us that you can think openly and stand for something and stand for other people that everybody gets an opportunity at something. And I remember even when they introduced Majimbo, if you remember back then, it was a good thing. It sounded like a good thing because it's equity,
Oh
trying to
yeah.
bring everybody gets a piece of something.
Yes.
But like you, I'm all about fair, and obviously our anthem says justice be our shield and defender. So I'm glad that they went through that path. And again, we congratulate Ruto for
Yes.
his excellence
His Excellency William Samoei Ruto.
for
And I want
being
to mention something briefly, Lina,
yeah,
about the new president that we have. His passion to pursue his ambitions. Right from his story is very clear to so many people, those who follow him and those who understand his journey. His passion to go all the way up to where he is, even when he talks about God. But I see the passion and ambition that he had to pursue what he really wanted, and finally got it. And that's
you know,
that's that's something
and
inspirational even for me.
you and me both, because
Yes.
and also as a teacher, that's personal because that's what we want to see happen. But I want to say also coming from that humility space of being a nobody to somebody, I'm always supporting and rooting for the underdog. And the fact that he openly declares that he worked hard to be where he is, he
Oh
worked
yeah.
hard for
Oh
his
yes.
information.
Yes.
And yes, there is unfairness and there is rot and there is corruption, but that's with every most people. Why I
Yes.
say that, like you, I admire the determination, the drive, and the passion. What I'm praying for, though, because this show is not about politics, so we want to
Yes.
get moving.
We're not doing politics,
Praying
guys.
for is we are a little bit biased, our viewers, because we are both from Kenya. So what I'm praying for is for a Kenya that is thriving, that is fair, that has a future, kind of futuristic approach to life, so we can see the changes we want to see
To
for
people, yeah. The
yes,
common people that
the
Ruto
common
kept on
man.
talking about,
Yes.
those changes, if they are seen, who wouldn't support him anyway?
Yeah, so on
Yes.
that note, congratulations. And I'm going to quickly touch on the death of Queen Elizabeth. I should say, obviously, the family's mourning, her family is mourning in the loss, and rightfully so because she's a human being. But I will share this since Benjamin was talking about the clashes that he witnessed as a young boy being kicked out of where he grew up to start over somewhere else in Kisii just because of the tribe that he happened to be born into that has nothing to do with his control. I have a lot to say about
Yeah.
the Queen Elizabeth. First of all, she's beautiful. I love her grace. I love her fashion. I love those hats. I could rock that any day. But I think more importantly, from an racist colonialism, white supremacy space, it's very personal for me because the things that you and I grew up on reading in our history books are very sanitized from what we have learned today. The things that we didn't learn in history books, now I've known them and I'm like, wow, people can be so mean. So I think it's fair to say we are going to experience both sides, the ones who are going to be mourning their ancestors, like the rest of us who are Black, and knowing that the damage that racism and colonialism and everything has done to the world. And then there are those who are going to honor her for being the human that she is to their family. So I'm going to say this. If you got nothing nice to say nothing at all. Let me just
Yeah.
put it there.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts about the late Queen Elizabeth II is first of all, death is not really a nice thing, even a nice thing to talk about. So my condolences to her and I mean to her family and closest family members, and obviously the people of the United Kingdom. But as you mentioned, yes, they colonized us in Africa, many countries. Kenya was one of them, and that's not a good thing to be colonized. And for me, as I had a chit chat with you earlier on before we came live, I've been thinking deeply about monarch system, where we have one family ruling people.
Yeah,
Sounds like really bad,
yeah.
but in my honest opinion, if the country or the people are being governed by that family, if that country has enough resources and it's a wealthy country like UK, um, I feel it's much better than changing leaders who are not able to make people's lives better and better off. And I'm not so sure if the UK didn't have enough wealth if the monarch system could have survived. I'm not so sure about that. When you look at, I was in Dubai a few years ago. I went there to for my vacation, and those people are also governed, I think, by a monarch, like a king. So there's a monarch that is governing them. But again, they have lots of resources. But they are people, the real citizens of Dubai, the favors they have and the lifestyle that they have is something that you wish other people could have all over the world. But it's not possible to have the monarch system. It's unfair. You mentioned something to do with fairness. I also believe in fairness. We cannot have one family ruling us. If that one family is ruining us and ruining the citizens, then it doesn't make sense. But if we have a family that is smart and it's ruling the people, but at the same time making the lives of those people much better and easier, then it's okay. But I don't think that can be possible for so many people, including our country.
So I'm going to challenge our viewers, and thank you, Benja, for your
Yeah.
views. I'm going to challenge our viewers on this subject. Obviously, allow yourself some grace because there's a lot of stuff that we don't know because we were never taught. But when you take time to actually research and dig it for yourself, I'll give you an example. When the queen was declared queen, she was in Kenya actually when her father died, and she had to go back to England to be adorned, crowned the queen. There were obviously uprising in Kenya, the Mau Mau, mzungu aenda Ulaya, mwafrika abaki huru. So that is, I wanna challenge you to read a little bit about that because during that time, just between a very short period, hundreds of thousands of Kenyans were massacred within our crowning. So there's always people who are going to be harmed, and there's always people who are going to be privileged. And whenever there's privilege, know there's a casualty. So that is why I said it's very dirty. Colonialism is rotten. Slavery is wrong. Racism is a byproduct. And knowing what we know now, the only thing I like to say that is beautiful about the queen is she was a resilient woman who was a family woman, fought for her family unit. And she was beautiful. I love her dress. But as far as being a beneficiary of a colonialism, me and
Nothing.
you need to come live and talk about that for a whole 2 hours.
We'll talk about that
I have
again.
a lot of things to talk about.
Yeah.
Now, going back to why Benja and Lena are chatting today on this show.
Yep.
So, Benja, you were crowned the media personality winner. So, by the way, I should go back and say, what is the awards? A lot of people are asking this question, and I'll just quickly chat on that and then throw you the next question.
Okay.
So, DEAR stands for Diaspora Entertainment Award Recognition. Diaspora Entertainment Award Recognition. It was founded by Dr. Pamela Obare from Michigan. Dr. Pam, known as Dr. Pam on Facebook, Dr. Pam Mogaka. She's a visionary behind it. Benja and I just happened to be drawn into the committee to help launch it in Minnesota or host it. So, which want to make sure that her vision is clear for the people that she wanted to recognize those people of African descent in the diaspora who are doing exceptional work in the community. So it's not about titles or positions or offices that we hold, but more so, how have we used our knowledge, our degrees, our education to impact those in the communities we serve. So whether you're an artist, like an entertainer, whether it's Benja media personality, whether it was whoever won content or community organizing or academician, it was more like she chose, let me put this out here, have the community, the world, nominate a person So the community nominates Benja. It's not Pam who nominates Benja. And then after Benjamin is nominated, the community votes for the person they want. And then the team at Dr. Pam's team tallies the votes and finds and identifies the winner. So they nominate, they vote, and they determine the winner. And then we just announce the winner. So for those people who want to know the process, that is how it works. Does it have a few flaws?
Yeah.
Sure. It's a
Yeah.
growth, it's a process. So going back to you were a host.
Yes.
How did that go? Your first
Wow.
hosting in the United States of America.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. So first of all, I want to say thanks to all the viewers and the people who voted for me. I have my trophies here. Let me put the big screen so that you can see.
Hey, if you want it.
Yes, I have here my 2 trophies that I have gotten from D Awards. This one here was 2019. I was voted and nominated as the content creator of the year. Actually, it was media. It's the same award. And also again here, another one here. So I want to say sincerely thanks to everyone who voted for me, anyone who watches my videos, anyone who likes my content, shares it, tags a friend, or tells any other person about Benjamin's videos. I want to say sincerely from my heart, thank you, Asante Sana, for bringing this. When I see these 2 trophies that I've had in my life, they keep on inspiring me. I like inspiring people, but this is the other source of my inspiration. Somebody asks me, who inspires you, Benjamin? When I look at this and the journey I've taken to do what I do on social media and what I talk about and what I want the world to know, this inspires me. But to you, the person watching now or watching this later on, everything that you admire about me and what I do on social media, you may not agree with everything that I post or talk about, but you play a bigger role in making sure that I get this and even more to come. So thank you so much, and I really, really want to say thanks a lot. So going back to Lyna's question about being a host, yes, I was nominated, and at the same time, I was also selected to become the host during the show on September 3rd. And it was tough. I normally talk in my studio alone, and hundreds and hundreds of people are watching me. But now I was given the mic. First of all, I'm struggling on how to hold a mic and to talk to more than 350 people. There were 350 people in the event. And so the first few minutes I was shaking and I was like, oh my goodness, Benjamin, these are not viewers, these are real people.
Yes, real people.
These are real people. Some of them know you, some of them don't know you. So use your voice, use your confidence, and deliver. And I hosted together with you and Jackie and Sarah. And honestly, it was a nice experience. I will never forget it. I'm looking forward to doing the same. I hope to host again more shows together with you. Yes, it was a mixed feeling experience, but I had a good time on the stage talking live to people. Not like the way I talk to my computer and the mic in my studio.
Well, congratulations, Benja. Congratulations twice. Once
Thank you so much.
The award, and obviously congratulations for your first hosting experience in the US. And hearing you say you want to host with me, that means you were not scared. And I'm scared.
No. I want to host with you. You know how to talk in front of the people more than me.
Let's do it again. We complement each other. And like you said, it's learning to work as a team. And obviously we were tested and we passed. So thank you for that. Now, going back to, we are just wanting to make sure people are aware of why we came here. And I just want you to share our gratitude for all those 350 people you mentioned.
Yes, thank you so much, Lyna, for that. The people who are watching or who will be watching this video, I want to say thanks a lot. Those who attended, actually, who sacrificed their time and came over, kept time, and we had a good time together with them, taking pictures with them, recording videos, dancing. I mean, I want to, honestly, there's no way I can thank them for them to come and see me and the rest of the people, the nominees and the people who became winners on that Saturday. It is just an honor. It's very humbling. Some of them I didn't have time to talk with them. The 300 people, and out of the 300 people, maybe half of them knew me from social media. Yeah. So the time to talk with them, the time to take pictures, the time to get to know each other was so limited. And obviously they had also their own friends and other family members. Remember, this was a big event after the COVID-19 for people meeting, more than 300 people, no masks, and hugging and talking and chatting. That was a new experience after COVID. So
Yes.
I apologize for the ones that I didn't talk to face or took pictures with them. But I'm here. I moved to the US from Japan, and I believe that God willing, if we have similar events, I will have more time to talk with them. But thanks to all of them who came, and thanks to everyone who made this event a success.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I think just to follow your words, I don't have to repeat over and over, but really our gratitude for the team that put this together, from the Ashas to the committee to obviously the visionary Dr. Pam. And then, of course, to people like you, Benja, who flew from all parts of the country to just come and be in Minnesota together. So I think that's a great gift that we don't take lightly as a human being. Like, we were able to connect, people sacrificing their time, their resources, their everything to just share a moment there. And more importantly, the nominees, and congratulations to all the winners. And for us to come here is to a reminder to your viewers and everybody coming. And I know people are popping in and going, but our viewers is to let you know that we came and told you to come. We're
Yes.
coming to thank you for coming. So we want to be intentional about that. And as we kind of sum this up, so Benja is moved to the States. He's
Yeah.
part of our US diaspora now. The last question I would ask you is what is next for Benja? We've had a successful show.
Yep.
We've connected. You've met a lot of your fans now in real life and made friends. But now you're settling. What's up now? What's next?
Wow, what's next for me? A lot is next up for me. Obviously, I'm going to be doing my social media stuff, creating more content, talking to people, connecting people. The show that I like, and I began doing it just a few days ago, the Meet and Mingle show for the people living in the US and in Canada, especially for single people. I have a bigger vision of doing this show from state to state. So it's a Meet and Mingle live Texas edition. So I go to a huge restaurant and people meet there. The people are single and they want to mingle. They come there, just not just to meet me, but to meet other single people, and then they interact. It's like building a connection, and who knows, people will be lucky from there. So that's my bigger plan for now. But I'm still building my content and my platform, and making sure that more people believe in me, believe in my vision, believe in what I do online, so that even if I plan, let's say like Meet and Mingle Minnesota edition, I come back again to Minneapolis, the people who are there can actually attend and say, okay, Benjamin is here. He's here for the Meet and Mingle. Is not on Facebook, is not on TikTok or on YouTube. This is live. Because when I was in Japan, they had something called Gokon.
Okay.
Gokon means I'm not so sure about the name, but it's just a meet and greet for single people.
I like that.
So single people just meet, have a drink, and have dinner together. And they are all strangers, but they are all single people. And then when they meet, they start talking, exchange numbers, exchange contacts, and if it proceeds from there, then they finally can start up a family together.
There you go.
So I want to use my presence, my voice, and my brand to do that. And other than that, I just want to be a family man, enjoy my family life, and what I teach or what I talk about on social media, I want to really practice it in my private life with my spouse and my family. I want to do that so I can live what I speak and enjoy life. I just want to enjoy life.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love that for the simple fact that I hear you're excluding us. The rest of
Yeah.
us are not single. Thank you very much.
Yes. No.
But I think there's a place that we might come in.
But I have shows. I have shows for other people.
Yeah, you're right. Even the meet and the single
Meet and mingle.
the meet and mingle single people group.
Yes.
You might come there as a resource. That's
Oh yeah.
how we got where we are. But I think the most important question then I would ask you, I mean, I would comment. I love that because people are so busy.
Yes.
That's a great idea. Actually, self-care. Get people who are actually interested in meeting other single people, and you'll be that mediator or like that network. But I can see this becoming a really big opportunity for you to connect people maybe even create a platform like a website or an
Oh
app
yeah.
where people can actually come through the Benjamin live shows, meet and mingle app,
Yes. Yes.
and then you can create. Let's talk. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that idea because I can see you building something bigger because there's a lot of people all over the world, especially in the US,
Yep.
would probably benefit from that because a lot of friends call me and they're like, do you know somebody like your husband? I'm like,
Yeah.
let's talk to
I
Benja.
know there are so many
Let's talk to
single people are
Benja.
watching now. Single people are watching. I
Yes,
don't really give somebody a partner. You know that's it's so hard. Like Lena,
it's
if I
very
know
hard.
if you have friends who are single and probably they tell you, Lena, I want you to connect me with a guy or a lady. It's not easy. But if there's a platform where people are meeting at a go and there are so many, then it makes it easier for that person who is single, genuinely single, looking for someone, because now you can actually see the people and you can decide who is matching you, who is not matching you. So I'm using my name, my brand, and my platform to help those people. But other than that is other shows. Like you mentioned in the beginning, the sex talk show, Facebook banned me from that. I don't know why.
Wow, Facebook is shy like me.
So and other shows that inspire people, especially from making wrong decisions. My talks are about making you open your eyes through my own personal mistakes and what I receive from other people who follow my content. I want somebody who bumps into my video or my posts to understand you can make a mistake. And I can use an example like the politics that happen in our country. I know there are young politicians who are elected, and some of them are very young. They have very young families. You know, politics comes with power and comes with pride. And once you give man a lot of money and power,
Right.
then his family becomes second or third or fourth.
Yeah.
And that, from my own experience, even though I'm not at that level like politicians, from my voice and what I speak about, can help such people to say, hey, even though you got this position, remember you're still a family guy. Don't forget your wife or don't forget your husband. Family is still important at the end of the day. This is just a job that you're serving people, and the most important people are your family. So I'm focused on that, and I don't want people to separate.
I love that because
Yes, I really don't encourage people to separate
yeah,
unless it's beyond repair.
I like that
Yeah.
because everything takes work, like you said, and also the fact that we are replaceable at work, we are replaceable in our businesses, we are replaceable everywhere, but we are not replaceable within our families. So I
Yes.
think it's important to have that foundation to remember that. So we are wrapping up, really.
Yep.
Our conversation, it was we were gonna do 10 minutes. We have ended up with 30 minutes.
Okay,
But
that's
that
okay.
tells you that you and I are speakers and talkers. But we
Yes.
love that most people joined us to be here tonight or this afternoon. And for those who want to follow me, thank you, Benja. For anybody who wants to know who I am or follow me or hear what I do, follow me at Lyna Nyamwaya, my name, my real name. That's what I use on Instagram, on Facebook. I'm starting to be like Benja. I'm creating a TikTok as well. So if you need anything, I'm also a master certified coach for providing clarity or career advice to get into nursing or financial education, to get you into your insurance planning and protection. And I hope Benja is going to join our team soon as well
Oh yeah.
for the life insurance business because he's becoming an entrepreneur. He's quitting teaching. So hopefully we get to work together and share more stuff. But for the sake of those who joined us today, I think Dear Awards, thank you. We are here representing as a committee for Dear to support you. We want to congratulate all our winners, Benja being one of them, and
Thank you so
Sami.
much.
Sami, my baby brother Sami Ongare, he won humanitarian.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and I think Benja took a picture of me as well for that. And hopefully we will see you next time
Oh yeah.
Dear Awards show, and hopefully Benja and I will be hosting.
Oh yeah. I want to say thank you so much, Lena. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for hosting me today. And once again, for those who are just joining us, I want to sincerely say thanks a lot. You can watch a repeat of this. You can catch a repeat on my YouTube. Actually, my social media handles are down here. They're not the same name as Lyna Nyamwaya. Of course, I'm doing this live on Facebook and on my YouTube. Instagram name, as you can see down here below, is Benjamin_Bogonko, together with my TikTok, where I like doing other content, it's Benjamin_Bogonko. So follow me there, and let's get in touch. Lyna, I want to say thank you. Thank you for hosting me. Thank you for hosting together with me during the D Awards.
Yeah.
And I look forward to be doing this together with you and many more other things.
I love that. And I want
Yeah.
to just challenge our audience. Please send comment, inbox, send your feedback for the awards. We are looking to grow both positive and negative feedback. We want all of it because it's really, there's a lot of room in the improvement room. We can all grow. We can all fit
Oh,
in
yeah.
there. So let's hear from you. We're willing to learn and grow. And we thank God for this opportunity. Obviously, Benja, let's do this again, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. God bless too. And enjoy your afternoon. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank
Awesome.
you. Bye bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of this short talk. I hope you picked something. And once again, I want to say thank you so much for these awards, and for you to watch, to support, to like, to share, to be here with me together with Lyna. I want to say again, sincerely, thank you so much. I hope to see you again in the next live videos. Wherever you are, enjoy your afternoon. If you're in the US or in Canada watching this live, or if you're in Africa, Middle East, or Europe, enjoy your night. I hope to see you again. Take care, and God bless. From me and Lyna Nyamwaya, I wish you a fantastic day and a happy weekend. God bless, and I love you.